Hey Utah Flora students. So this is my brief video of five plant families that I live near. And I live like essentially in downtown Provo. So, my plant families are going to evolve around some stuff I'm growing in my yard. Welcome to my backyard. So to start off, just a couple of plant families that are really abundant around me. One of them, which I'm surrounded by, is the grass family, the Poaceae, which is characterized by this typical graminoid look to it. I have little joints on this one, and also the heads are these little spikelets that have tiny florets that have those modified flowers on them that really put this plant into the family Poaceae. And this is a hordeum, by the way, if you're keeping track at home. One of the other plant families I have that's really common in my backyard is the Geraniaceae. This one that you've probably a lot of you have been seeing a lot. Geraniaceae is characterized by those five little petals, that kind of typical geranium, as well as a lot of members of this family have compound leaves, like you see here, and these big kind of gnarly seeds, though this genus is characterized by the long exserted styles on the seeds. However, it's not common in all geraniums to have that. So there's two plant families. The next one I'm going to do is this guy, this kind of shrub that's right near me. This is an Artemisia, actually. It's, again, the Artemisia, remember, is in the aster family, the Asteraceae, the sunflower family. This is a cultivated one, and it's a herbaceous Artemisia, unlike our other sagebrushes. But it has that very typical sagebrush smell to it. This one is a Japanese species that's kind of cultivated for use in mochi, and that's why I'm growing it, because I can pound it into rice. So there's three good families real fast. The next one I want to point out is the Solanaceae, which I'm going to borrow one of a flower from one of my tomatoes, which is a member of the Solanaceae, which has those typical five petals. They're fused at the base, and they also have that kind of, the stigmas are usually fused on that. The herbage also has that very typical smell that you would get, and that is puts it into the Solanaceae. The next family I want to do is the Rosaceae, and that is another cultivated one I'll throw in with the strawberries. Those five petals plants, they're also very juicy fruits, and the leaves have that distinctive kind of Rosaceae look to it. And finally, my last plant family that I live by, again, I'm going to do another cultivated one, is the Fabaceae, this pea plant that I'm really close to right here. This is Siam, which is the regular genus for peas, and I'm getting pods already on this. That'll be nice. And again, they have those compound leaves, as well as very typical that kind of butterfly-shaped flower that's typical of many members of the Fabaceae. So those are just a few of the family members that live around my house, and as I'm in Provo, I don't have a ton of little things right around me, but a pretty good start, and especially if I take advantage of some of my cultivars in my garden. So cheers, everybody.